And then speaking of Red Dead Redemption 2, those Cowboys are scaring the crap out of another great company. EA is scare shitless about the Battlefield 1.
I would
No, it's
be
not Battlefield
too.
1. Battlefield 5.
I would be too. Well,
What?
it's also Activision's being brave and releasing Black Ops. Dude, they're smart. I don't think they're scared. I think they're smart.
I don't think it's smart at all.
to push
I
it
think
back.
they should.
No,
No, they
fuck
should have
that.
pushed it. They should have pushed it earlier, Frank.
It might not be ready, man. It seriously, it might not.
How
be
is
ready.
not ready? You can't fix what you're gonna fix in a month. So if you're telling me that they are delaying it because it's not ready, then I'll say yes, delay it. But if you're telling me they're delaying it because they don't want to compete against Red Dead Redemption, then I think you're wrong. I think it should be released earlier. September has only 2 games, bro.
Fuck that noise, dude. You're dumb. Because
Listen to me.
No, listen to me, dude.
Look at the amount of games that are coming out in November, bro.
what's
Look how
coming
many
out in
games
November.
are. What?
What's coming out in November?
People are gonna be buying. It's a bad idea. People are gonna be broke after buying Red Dead. What is it? Tomb Raider. You got Spider Man. There's another game in October, a big one. Oh God, I can't remember it. Shit. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? I'm crazy. Why?
Because, dude, if that shit is buggy and it needs patches on
Which
day one, that
Frank,
shit,
I
dude,
agree.
dude, video game sales are not what they used to be. Day one sales are not a big factor. It goes into the following week. X amount of people bought it. People are loving it. Oh shit! Now I need to get on it. People are bandwagoning
I agree.
video games. But
I agree with you.
If the game is a dumpster fire from the beginning and people are pissed and they're looking at Metacritic, they're looking at what they're seeing on Steam, you're not gonna sell.
I agree, Frank. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. What did I say? If the game is ready to go and it has no problems, it would have been better to release it earlier.
It's not worth, because the thing is, and this is the big thing, beta testing and testing in shop is what, a couple hundred people. You don't have several thousands.
What is the difference of releasing a buggy game early and then having to fix it than releasing a buggy game with other games out that are better?
Well, that's what happened with No Man's Sky, dude.
So you're telling me that
No Man's Sky was ready to launch, and they launched it, and then they are like, we miscalculated how many people were going to get this game, and that shit failed miserably.
So you're telling me that it's a better decision to take it out later on and fix it with other games on Black Friday? So if you understand what I'm saying, right? If
I do
you
get
come
what
out with
you're
a
saying.
shitty game in November and the word spread, there's going to be other games available at the time. Call of Duty is going to be available. Tomb Raider, you got Red Dead Redemption, you got all these games. So if spreads out that it's bad, nobody's going to buy it because there's other options. September has 2 games. That's it. You can still redeem yourself and fix it.
No, you can't, dude. It takes months to fix a bad tasting game.
And what do you think is going to happen in November? Do you think their chances are better in November when the other games are out? Do you understand what I'm saying? You do it before you have competition, because if you come out with a shitty game when there is competition, no matter how much you fix it, nobody's going to buy it.
No, I wholeheartedly disagree. I think it's a very smart move, just because a lot of people are saying how bad this new Call of Duty is, and let this new Call of Duty crash and burn, and people are like, "What the fuck?" And then you release this dude. I don't like old World War II style games, and this game looks unfucking-believable. And,
it does,
and
but
to show it's more of let them show their hand, and when this game comes out and it's more of the same, and then you show your masterpiece, and people are gonna be like, "Fuck, this is awesome." That's
Yeah.
where that's.
But you're making it look like people have the money to purchase both of them.
But I go back to what I was saying, man. It's that risk versus reward. Either way you look at it, it's a risk versus reward. You put it out too early, the game's a flaming dumpster fire because it's buggy on the online component. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be buggy on the online component. That's really what you have to worry about. It's not the overall game. Because people nowadays, they do buy it for the single player, but it's more on the multiplayer and where is it going to be buggy. So you're giving yourself 2 more months to work on the online where somebody else is already doing their online. If you release early, and like I said, it's either way you look at it, you can see your benefits. I see what you're saying. By putting yours out first, you get the jump, you get ahead of the curve, and everybody's buying your game, right? I can see that argument, but I can also see the downside of that argument where your game came out, it's dog shit, and now everybody's talking badly about it. Versus,
I wish I agree with you, but Battlefield, man, never has come out and has bugs like Call of Duty.
I know, but this is all the more for me personally. This is all the more reason. If I played first person games like everybody who's been playing them, seeing Battlefield, seeing Black Ops, I'm going like bias aside, like seeing futuristic versus World War II. I'm not even looking at that. I'm just talking from sheer gameplay perspective. Battlefield 5 is trumping, man. That game looks unbelievable.
It does, but the pre-orders are low, bro. Look it up. It's low, very low. As opposed to Call of Duty's pre-orders are skyrocketed.
Of course they are, but Call of Duty always sells high. I mean, you can put 2 dogs humping each other while a car's on fire in the background and just say Call of Duty. You know,
and people will buy
DOH, dogs of humping, and people would buy it. It's. Let it go.